Hello and welcome back. It's been a bit. Between getting busy, life, health problems, and a virus on my computer that made me have to completely reformat the whole thing, annoyingly. But I've got everything back up and running. Actually, it seems to be running better than it was before, which is absolutely great. Decided to go ahead and come back and start making videos again. And well, Fallout, my favorite series, is making a great resurgence. So I decided to go ahead and do another playthrough on survival. I'm playing Holly Sawyer. Put this away so I can actually spin. Holly Sawyer. Primary reason being I'm going for a high intelligence, high charisma build. And I think that just works much better for the backstory of the female survivor.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Being that she was a lawyer. I don't usually run a high intelligence charisma build in the survival mode of this game. So I just grabbed a game from this computer here. For those who don't know about it, it's the Red Menace game for the Pip-Boy. Fill up my empty bottles that I've picked up with some purified water here in the vault. Because as I said, this is survival mode. Water is one of the most important things. There's nothing in this room ever. Such a waste of an entire room. Not even so much as a coffee cup.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
I've got like 8,000 hours in this game, give or take. Not entirely sure. There's an interesting bug that happens when your computer is offline for a while. Steam forgets what kind of time you had in the game. And then again, when you go back online with your computer, as I have for the last 3 years, actually having a place with internet, then it starts that whole timer over again. So right now it says I have like 2,000 hours, but I've been playing this game since launch day.
Coming back later for you.
And have racked up multiple thousand hours multiple times before it's decided to wipe all of the time away from me. So, I don't know. Steam is weird. So, there are some things that I know of that I haven't seen other people doing playthroughs, even so much as noticing, much less letting people know about. So, I'll be covering some of those early game things here. Just gotta get out of the vault first. I am very unlucky. There was not a single one of these rad roaches in here that were legendary. When playing on survival, there's usually a pretty decent chance you get at least one legendary here in the vault. That's both a great thing and a bad thing about survival mode. You will wind up finding a lot more legendary enemies and legendary gear. Great thing because, yeah, legendary gear. Bad thing because I'm playing a character that is not exactly ready for combat out of the gate. 3 strength, 3 perception, 5 endurance, 6 charisma, 6 intelligence, 3 agility, and 2 luck. With my special book in Sanctuary, I'm going to be taking that to a 7 intelligence. And that's because this character is going to be able to do something most of my survival characters haven't been able to do. she's going to be able to make her own antibiotics.
Initiated. Please stand back.
Which, in the long run, is almost certainly going to save me money. All these extra vault jump suits are because I have some different Creation Club content that I've gotten for free over the years. Of course, the free update, I think, is what added those in particular in. Upstairs, it's going to have a bunch of stuff pop up on the screen because of all the Creation Club content.
And thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
The only Creation Club content I've actually bought in this game is the modular backpacks, or military backpack. And that's because I like the functionality of that one over most of the mods. And other than Creation Club content that I have, this is a vanilla playthrough. Of course, at this point in time, we're still waiting for all of the mods to be fixed. I don't really run that many mods at a time myself anyway. Pre-war food will wind up being of import to me when I can eat it. I usually wait until I have at least rank 2 of lead belly. And note, with all these popping up over here, I have only bought the one thing. Like, if you keep an eye on the Creation Club, you can get a lot of that stuff for free over time. Just keeping an eye out. They do sales, and more importantly, for people who don't want to put extra money into it, they put items up straight up for free every now and then. Okay, so I'm going to avoid talking to Codsworth for right now because I want to kill all of these enemies myself for their XP. Drop off my junk. It's still popping up all this time. Come on out, bud. Hi. Oh wow, yeah, she's quite bad. Right, come on, 68% chance you miss both shots. Come on, lady. So we're gonna have to teach Holly here how to actually fight and live in wastes over time, obviously. I'm gonna have to actually use a stim pack already because of that crippling wound. Using stim packs will dehydrate you more. So I have to drink water. Purified water. Properly hydrated again. Hydration level is incredibly important because as your hydration level falls, you become more dehydrated, your intelligence goes down more. The lower your intelligence, the less XP you get. Anybody can shoot a gun point blank. Okay. Grab all these pieces. for the most part, I'm not going to be looting everything in town right this moment. I'm just going to be getting towards Concord as quickly as possible, which does mean I'm needing to talk to Codsworth real quick after I drop some more stuff off. Like that. Gotta keep shotgun. Don't want Morgan's spacesuit. Radaway is a terrible thing to use in survival mode. Suppresses your immunity. Absolutely horrible. Don't use it. Up until you get everything you need for making better things like Wasteland. Well, I can't remember the actual name of it, but there's different things you can make later on that'll cure rads. Until then, use doctors, which you can run into random ones, and you can also find some, obviously, in main settlements. And I'll shut up while he talks.
Codsworth, you're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the hubby see you in that state, huh? Where is Sir, by the way?
He's in a better place.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Doesn't matter how long it's been. I feel fine.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? Oh, Mum.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Grognak magazine. Any loot in here? Nope. Laundered loungewear. Okay, the special book. I want to put that in intelligence. Grab those bits of junk and take them out. So if you're wanting to make sure that you get as much experience as possible, you can easily come through Sanctuary, scrap out all the things that you don't want in the settlement system, loot all of everything, and build yourself a little settlement here for your own use before moving on. I'm not really going to bother doing that, because I'm pretty sure I can get this character through the startup without it. So I'm just going to kill the other things that are here in town. And cook some food over here. I'll be fixing all of this probably in episodes that are dedicated to working on settlements. Alright, now I've got myself a little bit of food, a little bit of water, yummy rad roach meat. Yeah. You eat some weird things in the wasteland to stay alive. Let's see. Go ahead and set up my proper buttons here. Tire iron on 1. That isn't needed. 10mm on 2. Shotgun on 3. Equip the grenades. And my military backpack. 25 additional pounds carry weight. Come get dog meat, and I will do just a quick
Hey,
bit
boy.
of
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
scrapping and cleaning around the
You
red
want to come
rocket
with me,
here,
pal?
as well as deal with the mole rats that pop up.
Okay, then.
Because
Let's
this is
stick
where I'm
together.
actually going to put my base of operations. Because I like to use a base of operations, I have to walk an awful lot back and forth across the wasteland. So for people who don't like going back and forth, you probably don't want to do a home base. Okay, when it comes to this particular thing here, grab the folder before the toaster, or the folder will fall straight through. Because yay physics. I'll be scrapping all this out because this is the bedroom. Alright, first, loot and deal with these mole rats, which should be popping up right about now. And that's all of them? Yeah. And get some more meat out of that. Alright. Okay, now time to start getting into the quick cleanup. Don't need to worry so much about outside, but grab a few of these things out of the way. Okay, so one of the primary things I'm going to be doing is moving all of my crafting stations inside, where they're a bit harder for enemies to get to, so that they can't just come in here and take all my crap. It's my loot. They don't deserve it. Dog meat. You are taking up space I need. So let's move this back here. Helps if I'm not in the way of it. I have to move that inside, and that's the biggest bulk mess. Is the cook station that you get to start with here in this location. I don't like it, but I think it's going to be level 20 something before I can get the second level of local leader to be able to fix it. Okay, so now I've got all this around here to be able to mess with. Again, I'm in the way of it. There we go. Okay. Armor stand. Back here. There are pillar glitches and rug glitches I could use to get things lined up better, closer to the walls, but I'm okay with just getting them all tossed in here for the time being, as long as it all works. And that should still give me room to get in and out of here. All right. Okay, yeah, that's got me on the inside. Let's go ahead and cook the mole rats. All right. Then you can push this button back here, if you can get to that button back there. And now to get into the garage, they have to come through the rest of the station, making it much more defensible where all of your stations are. Aggressively hunt down and get rid of all of these no smoking signs, because I'm a smoker and it's my place and I'm a smoker. Sadly, I haven't even seen a proper mod yet for smoking like we had in New Vegas. Which is sad. The best we get is just some cosmetic thing. Of course, I haven't looked in a year or two also. Who knows? Maybe somebody's built one. I'm just talking out my butt. Okay, get rid of these cars real quick. And that's all the cleaning I'm going to do for now. Let's do just a bed and some basic storage. So containers. Go through here. Foot locker. Safe. Alright. So in the foot locker I can put any extra explosives that I have or ammo that I'm not going to be carrying with me and using, because ammo does have weight in survival mode. We store these pieces of junk. And put away these things that I don't need or want. I keep hard hat because it's pretty much all I've got right now for head protection. Alright, I should go ahead and put out my water spigot real quick, because obviously I'm going to need that. I'm not going to bother filling up any additional bottles yet, because I've got enough water if I'm not drinking it really nice. Alright, and sleep for 8 hours to handle the tired problem that I have, as well as to save my game before going towards the fun stuff. Eat some food. So the reason I wanted level 7 intelligence is for chemist, because right there I can already make my own antibiotics, which is going to keep me from having to deal with different diseases. I hate trying to shoot flying things. He'll be back. But that's lost XP for the time being, which is no good. He should be forgetting about me and coming back. But might take long enough that I just go ahead and move on. So in here, if you want, there's almost always a baseball bat in here. The cat stash is just here one time, but the sugar bombs, pork and beans, Nuka-Cola Quantum, and the other sugar bombs, those will be here an awful lot of the time when you pass. Good rule of thumb is leave the door open. If you're passing and you see the door closed, everything's back in here. Some things might change. You might have a pair of welding goggles and a red bandana in here for dog meat, of course.
No way I could pick
I
this.
can't open that yet, and I can't buy the perk until I have level 4 or my bobblehead, so I can get level 4 perception. But the bobblehead is right in here, easy to find. Yeah, I see you. Just don't mind me coming around here looting a couple things before I join. Leather armor, I'll take that. Oh, want anything else he's got. So, apparel, put these on. I can get another level. Let's see. I could do chem resistant, 50% less likely to get addicted to chems. That'll be very helpful. She's going to have to rely a lot on chems. So I'll just make sure she's ready for it. Speaking of chems, right around here in this alleyway, you've got caps, and this often has chems in it. It didn't have jet like I was hoping, and then caps this time. See if I can sneak up on this raider. Just have to get close enough without being noticed, and this happens to be close enough.
Here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Okay, so go ahead and grab the laser musket. But don't go inside yet. I already have a leather right arm, but I'm going to take that anyway because leather is needed for lots of crafting things. Leather left leg, beautiful. What can I grab for a level this time? Life Giver, I think, is where I'll go for the time being. Instantly gain plus 20 maximum health. In the end, once you get this all the way up, you're slowly regenerating lost health, which is just absolutely amazing in survival mode. Anything to keep you from having to heal too much. Leather chest piece. Okay, so that's everybody over here looted, but there's more things to do before going in there. So, Museum of Freedom, just go right down the road, past the church, past this greenhouse. And then you've got this little picket fence yard next to the White House. There's another Minuteman over here that'll have a little bit of loot, including another stim pack, some more fusion cells. Alright, run back up here. By the way, all the sprinting in survival mode, that will make you have to eat and drink more. I'm just doing it because I'm trying to keep the video at some kind of a decent pace. You know, back to the Museum of Freedom and walk down this road. There may or may not be anything in here. Psychos could be useful. So this house right here, the last house on the right. I'll turn my light off for a moment and just walk out and check back here. That is a random location. There not being anything there means likely there's going to be some ghouls charging up. So, let me just come down here. This is some more people that were traveling with the Minutemen who didn't make it. They have some stuff, including potential food and medicine in the van. Okay, I guess this is actually clear and it's not giving me anything this time. Oh, nope, there's the ghouls. Okay, so I'm thirsty. Again, being thirsty messes up your ability to gain experience because it hurts your intelligence. So... now I have to go through all of this again from when I went to sleep. I did not notice that one ghoul had a skull on it, meaning it's much higher level than me. Okay, let's see if I can do another thing too. Armor workbench, military backpack. Is it not gonna let me modify anything? Okay, there we go. No straps, because that costs nothing, and it works much better with different suits of armor. Let's see. And I can't do any of the gear add-ons. I like doing the medic add-on because it increases health regeneration. So I need one more adhesive and an antiseptic to be able to do that. I could do things like sleeping bag, but that's just cosmetic changes, like everything else I've done. Make that insulated. I can, this is one of the Creation Club things. I can change the number. Like I could make it Vault 33 suit. I can change the color, which means I can make it the absolute perfect Vault suit. Because now it's purple. Everything purple is better. Okay. Let's see if I can not let one of these get away this time. Oh, you are fat. Go away. Okay, so do my quick run through here again. Let's see. Oh, still didn't get dog meat stuff up here yet. Okay, just sprint up to here. Hopefully this guy still has leather armor. Nope. Obviously this character, I should probably work on getting stealth pretty quickly. That could be helpful. Do that. I don't need the chemist just yet. And I can deal with an addiction if it happens early on. There we go, jet. There's one of the primary things I want. My favorite chem to use in this for balancing the game for oneself is Psychojet. Slow time, increase murder potential. Okay, so you caught me. Okay, Dogger, you're aiming down where I can't shoot at. Okay, so stim pack and thirsty, which means I'm gonna have to drink 2 bits of water. Alright, there we go. They're all dead.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Yes, ma'am. Preston Garvey deserves 0 respect. Get out of the way. I'm trying to look at things. Okay, so run back down here, grab these things again. Which, of course, is all different. And I am glad for that because mining helmet, this is my favorite kind of early game helmet. Because it gives you a much better light than the Pit-Boy. And even better if you have science and can put on a bright lamp instead of the awfully dim one that it comes with. Yes, Cran, I will love to have the screws. Okay, so this time, instead of going down there first, I am going to peek. Okay, that's just 2 blood bugs. I can handle 2 blood bugs. Honestly, they have more problems handling me. Except, of course, my problem with hitting flying things. Oh god, I can't even target the flying thing. There we go. Alright, now I have my critical strike banked. That will come in handy somewhere, I'm sure. Where did the other one go? It couldn't have gone that far. There it is. Alright, this guy down here is, well, not good for him, but good for us because more loot. I think that might actually be an almost full suit of armor now. Nope, it was just 2 of them. Okay, back over here to the settlers who didn't make it. Corn this time, that's going to be useful. Corn, potatoes, mute fruit, and purified water can be used to make adhesive. Well, vegetable starch, which itself can be made into adhesive. Okay, so this room, or this house, does have a few things over here. From what I can tell, they're only this one time spawned. I've never seen any of this respawn. The pipe bolt action sniper rifle. This is always here, every version of the game, at all times. If you're going for a sniper build, this will be your first sniper to grab. And
Hey.
Sniper rifle is useful for everyone to have in this game. So let's go ahead and drop off things that we don't need to dog meat here. I started junk, and then actually I need to put on the rest of my armor.
Hey.
And go ahead and give him some of that apparel. Keep some of this, some of it I don't need. Oh, he's full. So I'll be throwing down pipe weapons.
Got it.
Here in a few. Let's just go ahead and throw them down up here. Because there's something else we can do up here that is quite useful. Actually, I don't even want those double barrel shotguns. Let's set that to number 4. I'm just gonna pop a nap here real quick. And come to think of it, so I can stop opening this all the time. Purified water, I'm going to set on minus key, so I can just drink on the go without opening the menu. So now I need to wait for my health to come up before jumping into this fight. Because in survival, all of your healing happens much slower. So for the time being, I'll come in here and look around. I'm sure there's some junk I can grab. It all appears to be light junk. Useful for me. Can carry more of it. Okay, call this good enough. I'll go ahead and run this particular video up until rescuing Minutemen.
No more British occupation.
Back to England with you.
Have your tea back, you chicken imps.
Asshole, just give
More
up.
taxation without representation. Let's send these
Oh,
creeps
she's pretty dumb.
back to London, boys.
I don't know why she's sitting there looking at the wall instead of looking at a door. She might have seen me come in. Alright. I hate the hacking minigame. But grab what experience I can here.
Sweet.
Oh, well, that was absolutely lucky. Back out of there without unlocking the door because I'm going to pick the lock instead.
Yes.
A minigame that is a lot less infuriating. I didn't mean to take the skull, but bone is useful, why not? Take the glove because, well, better again. I do everything. Everything is useful, one way or another, in this game. Sometimes you do have to think about what's going to be economic in your carry weight department.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Stop being such a fucking pansy. You think you can hide?
I do like picking up their weapons even if I don't want to keep them though, because they have ammo in them. So always pick up your foe's weapons. If you don't want it, just throw it back down afterward. By that point, you've taken the ammo out. Man, I've got a lot of jet. Like 2 or 3 bits
I'm
of jet.
coming in there,
That'd be
and
very
I'm gonna
useful.
skin every last one of you.
Come on, man, they ain't... Hey,
Come say hello.
disappearing act.
How did I miss point blank with shotgun? I'm terrible. Okay, so what happened to the other guy? I glitched him out, didn't I? Okay, drop pipe weapons again. Yeah, I only have 10 pounds carry weight left. There's still so many things to grab. Did he get... Oh, he got knocked way down there. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink some water. That'll actually get me healed up there.
Excellent.
Grab this magazine. It comes with the Atomic Command holotape game.
Man, I don't know who you are, but
And
your
I'll let
time is
him
impeccable.
talk.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Maybe?
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Please,
God damn
go
it.
on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
God damn it.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong.
Nope.
But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
All right.
Careful,
Grab some more
kid.
stuff here.
Something coming.
Bobblehead.
There we go.
This allows me to get my
It's
lock-picking
angry.
skill. Am I going to be able to get the information out of Mama Murphy?
Ma'am,
Now look who dog meat brought to us.
he's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him, and he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen to me. Acting a crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way since I was a girl.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see There's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
I'm sorry, kid. But I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear. But believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider. But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
And of course, my charisma character wasn't able to make that charisma check. That's hilarious. Okay. Looks like RNG screwed me on that. Not even a tiny bit of loot in that room. Usually at least one of those containers has something. Oh, slow load times. No, that's actually one of the things that survival mode is strongest at. You have quite a bit less of those to deal with because you can't fast travel. That immediately go into my inventory because I don't really want to use that at this time, but I'll put that on a 6. Pipe bolt action sniper rifle on 5. That's what I'm using right now.
Up here. Boss! We got somebody up here!
Did you duck, you prick?
You get down here. Let you and my boys have a little talk.
Still waiting, asshole!
I guess I'm just getting jumpy. Wait, something's out there. We've got company. Got anything?
Well, where was my beautiful stud? Fortunately, in a lot of ways, while you're in power armor, you are... Okay, and now I've got reason to pull this out. Well, I was going to pop Kim's and start shooting, but he ran away. And the fight's already over because I crippled it. Always aim at the legs. because they're just a cute little harmless puppy. This is sad. If he had come to begin with, oh, he healed up some. There we go. Too bad I know your legs are close to dead. Okay, I actually do have to deal dog meat in survival mode. In normal, you can just let the fight end and he'll get back up on his own. It doesn't work like that in survival mode. He will wind up leaving you and going back home instead. Okay, so let's loot up some of these corpses here. Oh, too many pipe weapons again. And Molotov cocktails are kind of meh. You're going to kill yourself more often than they're going to be useful. Wow, they really got that much stuff. I've done really good looting this time, I guess. Okay, I just picked up stuff I definitely didn't want. I can just deal with being over encumbered and walk everywhere, but that's going to be annoying. But you know what? I think I will do exactly that. That being the case, I think this is a pretty good wrapping up point. All that's left is talking to Preston Garvey and getting all of his people back to Sanctuary. But I guess I should get that conversation on camera. Ouch. That is a big problem with being over encumbered right there. I'm gonna keep taking damage, so I just drank some water to slowly heal myself. In between episodes, I will be coming down to Concord again and going into the speakeasy. Actually, could I just pull up that map? So it's not labeled here, but the speakeasy is just right outside over here between coming into Concord and Museum of Freedom on that main road where we were just fighting. It's got a lot of bottles in it,
That
which I can use for getting more water.
Pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please, tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly. But I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working from nothing. I need more.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Oh, shush, Preston.
Better
We're all
idea.
gonna die eventually.
I'm going to drop off a bunch of stuff that I can come back for later.
We're
There we
gonna
go.
need the site. And our new friend here, she's gonna need it too. Now
And
let's get going.
These
Sanctuary
folk will take
awaits.
their time moving up the hill.
Thanks
We
to our
don't have
friend
to wait
here.
for them. So I just have to get my power armor back home. Home, of course, being the Red Rocket for me. But yeah, I will put out another episode of this tomorrow. This is going to be actually probably the easiest thing for me to ever do a playthrough of and stick with it. Again, over 8,000 hours in this game. I absolutely love the Fallout series, and this is the one with the best playability. Oh, looky here. I left that door open when I came through. It's closed now. Baseball bat. Sugar bombs. Quantum pork and beans, and it looks like the other sugar bombs fell through the floor, but yeah. There we go. That respawns everything upstairs as well. Oh, and look, we've got the bandana and welding goggles. I did not gain a level. I'm so close to one, but I did not gain a level, so I can't get my lockpicking to get into that yet. They might actually catch up to me now with me being so uber slow. So, around the back here, there's also a mole rat den underneath the Red Rocket station. There's a full fusion core in there. I didn't grab it on the way down because you don't really need it for this first one. I mean, I've still got about 25% of the core left after doing all that and getting back home. But yeah, right down there is said cave. Pretty easy to see. That'll probably also be shown in next episode. Oh wow, lag spike. This is one of the main reasons I don't like modding the game. It's got enough problems on its own. Drop extra armor here. Okay, now I was working on shutting down this video, so go ahead and sign out. If you liked the video, go ahead and throw a like button, hit on the like button down there. And we'll come back next time and see what's going to go on with Holly Sawyer and her wasteland adventures.